Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and I got a question for you to start this video. What companies can you think of that buy up other companies where the end user doesn't get screwed in the end? Like, think about it. When Google buys a company, there's like a 50-50 chance that they're gonna kill it off a half a week later because that's what Google does. And there's not a lot of companies out there that pick up companies but make our lives better doing it. And one exception to this is Epic Games. Now, Epic Games back in July purchased Sketchfab. Now, if you've never used Sketchfab before, it is a very important site for sharing assets. So if you want to make 3D models, in some ways, it's the modern day Turbo Squid. It is a great place to pick up models, to show off your abilities, and so on and so forth. So they picked that one up a while back. They've picked up a number of companies lately. They bought Quixel, ArtStation, Rad Tools, Capturing Reality. In almost every case, they either dropped the price or made it better and also dropped the price, or in some cases made it completely free. Well, they picked up Sketchfab, as I mentioned, in July, and they made some immediate changes there as well. They changed the profit sharing because that's definitely a thing that Epic Games is all about. So they reduced the fee down to 12% from 30%, so creators that were selling on Sketchfab would make more money. They also made all Plus plan features free, which means you can upload more larger files at no cost. Plus players were automatically upgraded to Pro at no additional cost. They increased the number of monthly uploads from 30 to 50, and so on and so forth. So right after, immediately after they acquired Sketchfab, they went about making it better. Well, today's news is they made it better. So we've made it better again. What we're looking at today is improvements to Sketchfab, which is now part of Epic Games. And there's quite a few improvements here, especially if you are a publisher on Sketchfab. You are going to like this one. First off, now the unbranded player, that is a Sketchfab player that you could embed wherever, without needing their logo, is available for both the premium and enterprise plans. Access to the unbranded player lets you seamlessly embed a fully transparent model frame with no Sketchfab logo. So if you want to showcase your own work on your site, but you don't necessarily want it to be showing Sketchfab stuff, if you have a premium or enterprise plan, which by the way, all the pro people now have premium plans, you get this embedded unbranded player for free. We also get the AR mode, previously only available to enterprise customers, is now included in the premium plans as well. It works on both iOS and Android. You quickly and easily jump into AR from 3D Player or model embed with a single click or tap. No special app required. And then traffic limits. Basically, all traffic limits on premium plans have been removed, so you can basically have unlimited downloads up to 10,000 views per month. So the people that are using the top 1% of traffic get charged for the excessive usage over 10,000 views. But that is definitely a nice change there. And then for people that want to use Sketchfab for commercial use, including people in the free plan, it is now free. So we asked companies that wish to use Sketchfab for commercial use to be on the premium or higher plans. Now they are removing that restriction, so anyone can use Sketchfab for commercial use on any plan, even the free tier. So for example, you had your own marketplace where you were selling your assets on your own website. You could now embed the Sketchfab player and use it commercially for free. And like, there's other commercial usages I could think of, but that is definitely one of the easiest to come to. Now, obviously, if you're using the basic tier, you're going to see the Sketchfab logo in the player, but you can now use Sketchfab embeds completely commercially and free. You don't need to be on a premium plan at all. However, if you are on the premium plan, because of these new upgrades, you could have AR and VR and unbranded players in your site, and you can use that commercially. Well, I guess you're paying for a plan at that point, but basically for free. And Sketchfab for Teams, they are opening up Sketchfab for Teams to the premium plan on demand basis. If you are a premium plan customer and would like multiple seats to be added to collaborate with other team members of your team, reach out to the enterprise team here and we will get you set up. So the team space support. And this is sort of, I think, one of the big reasons why they were picked up, to be honest, especially during, pandemic remote work and all that stuff, is now part of the premium plans on an on-demand basis. That's definitely nice as well. And by the way, if you are a premium customer who would like to downgrade their plan at the end of your current plan's active subscription period, existing enterprise customers who would like to update their plans can reach out to their dedicated account manager to discuss available options. So that is that. So we got brand new plans over at Sketchfab. Again, basic, you're limited to 10 uploads a month, but you can now do it, use the player in a commercial setting for free. No need to upgrade to the other categories. Here at Pro, you get 50 uploads a month and private uploads, so stuff that other people can't see. as an option, and that's $15 per month billed yearly. This one also now has the unbranded player, which is definitely a nice thing. And then you get into the premium, which is 200 months, unbranded viewer. So they need to update because this is now part of this. Or am I reading that wrong? No, I guess it's the premium tier that has the unbranded viewer. So Pro would still have, let me just make sure I'm not talking wrong. Yeah, Pro would still have the requirement there, unfortunately. So this is going to apply to the premium. They have updated their site, and this is on me. So if you move to the premium here at $79 a month, you get 200 uploads, unbranded viewer, app-free VR, AR, and 10 seats. And then we got the enterprise level stuff for people doing enterprise level things. And that one is if you have to ask, you can't afford it kind of pricing, but you do have to ask if you want to find out what it costs. Now, if you've never used Sketchfab before, as an end user, I use this site all the time. If I need to have content for a demo or something, a lot of times I'll come in here, for example, and a very common one is Sponza, for example. And if I need to download a Sponza level, I come in here, search for Sponza, click for downloadable only. We can pick by the license that we want to have it, and then anything that you particularly want to pick up. So let's say I wanted this one. All the things have real-time players. You can see the interaction right here. So this is the thing that you can now embed using premium plans in your own site. You can also have it on your own site for free plans, so you get the ability to navigate around. If you want to go ahead and download things, you can grab the downloaded model right here. Generally, it's always available in GLTF auto-convert, but you can also get the original format that it was uploaded in, and you can get augmented reality versions of things as well. And you'll also see if there is a license requirement, such as this one is under the CCAA BY license, it will be acknowledged there as well. You get some details on the triangle counts and so on of the asset. You also have some abilities over here, so you can do inspection, so you can look at the wireframe, add post-processing, show specific maps in it. You've also got the ability to view it in VR if you have a VR headset attached. And you can toggle between HD and, well, actually in this case, no options. But that is it. So Sketchfab is definitely one of those important sites on the web. As you can see, there are a number of commercial models here. You can come here and sell your assets here quite simply. But the cool thing here is now that you can do the embeds, you could potentially commercialize your assets on your own site as well if you wanted to run your own shopping cart or whatever. But the cool thing here is because of the previous announcement way back when they were acquired, if you are selling your assets here, instead of Sketchfab taking 30%, Epic Games being Epic Games, they now take 12%. So I don't think anyone can argue these aren't just across-the-board improvements. So from the very beginning, they cut the commission for developers that publish or artists that publish on their site down by like 65%, so down to like 12% from 30%, which is definitely nice. They changed the plans. They basically made the Plus plan free. They made the Pro plan better. They increased the number of uploads. And then today we've got even more improvements, the unbranded player being in the premium plan, AR being in the premium plan, traffic limits being removed on all premium plans up to 10,000 views. And then we've got commercial use. This is probably the biggest thing in this announcement. The commercial use for all plans, including the basic tier, is now permitted. And that opens up a world of opportunities for people. And then also we've got some things in the Sketchfab for Teams available at the premium plan. So it makes that premium plan definitely a sweet spot. And it's also really cool with Epic Games being Epic Games, where if you're in the enterprise category and a lot of the stuff that you were paying for is now available cheaper at premium, they've got migration options available for you. So again, Epic Games is one of the few companies I can think of that buys companies and makes them better. One of the only other real examples I can think of, and this one's going to probably be more controversial, is Microsoft. Microsoft has bought a number of companies, and generally they either make their product free or cheaper or better. So we look at something like GitHub. You know, a lot of people hated that Microsoft bought GitHub, but it's hard to argue that GitHub hasn't become better since Microsoft took it over. So that is an example I can think of it. Can you think of any other companies that consistently buy other companies and then say, like, unlike Google, don't immediately ruin them? Let me know, comments down below, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.